Namo Shivaya Namo. Hello, this is High Priestess Jamila. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this live reading for all signs. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. And if you need a private reading or a consultation for spell work, the link to my website is below. I'm going to be getting started in a minute here because it takes a minute for YouTube to send out the notifications. So I'll just tell you what's new at Divine Services. I do have the Banish Patriarchal Demons group ritual coming up on the new moon. Also, I am offering new moon work for peeps who are looking to improve their lives, to get out of their current situation, for whatever it is that you need. If you want to increase your income, if you want to increase your level of happiness, if you want to manifest a house, if you want to manifest a car, whatever it is that you want for yourself, you guys can reach me. The link to my website is below. Also, I am providing spiritual counseling to those that do need help. And so let's get into today's reading. So in today's reading, we're going to look into your subconscious. And so I want to explore if you guys are cursed or are you just psyching yourself out. That's what we're going to look at today. So at any rate, I'm going to be showing all of you guys where you may be cursed at, but some of you are not actually cursed. Some of you have certain things that are in your subconscious, okay? And dealing with subconscious blockages, you don't have to sit there and meditate necessarily until your head explodes, but meditation is very, very good for that, okay? We take in a lot of information about the world, about ourselves, about the people around us. So, especially in social media, we take in a lot of information. This coffee is delicious, you guys. We're going to be using the Witch's Tarot. We're going to bring out an officiator. Actually, I need something stronger than this burning. Give me a second. Let's do our protection. Hit that thumbs up, guys. I know my ratings are disabled, but if you could please be so kind. Okay. I don't know why I am in the mood. Are y'all in the mood for tacos? That's what I was thinking. What about y'all? Y'all in the mood for tacos? What is that over there? Okay, I can see what that is. It's the end of it. All right. Spirits threaten us in this place. Fight fire by fire and water by water. Banish their souls into nothingness and remove their powers until the last trace. Let these evil beings flee through time and through space. So we're going to probably deal with some pretty negative energies in this reading, which was why I took the time to do extra protection today. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, what messages do you have for those that feel cursed, crossed? They feel like black magic has been used against them. What messages do you have for everybody universally? Okay. So the Page of Wands comes up. This is all about communication, but then again, it's also about your willpower over others. Also, are you using your own power? Hey, Orion's daughter. Are you using your own power? Do you feel powerless? Or are you saying things like, I'm cursed, I'm damned, I got bad luck. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have none at all. Everything is messed up for me. Be careful what you speak on yourself. Okay? Many of you have been subconsciously programmed to think negatively of yourselves and to think negatively of the people around you. So to be honest with you, many of you are speaking curses on yourself every single day. Also affirmations. Then I also feel like Spirits is saying that you do need fire. I believe in the power of fire because fire brings transformation. Fire also neutralizes negative energy. This is the reason why people do bonfires and things like that. I'd love to do a bonfire, y'all. I've been thinking about that. So we got 6 people in the chat and only 2 people like these readings. What's going on with this? Maybe we need to push those other people out and bring in some folks that are ready for this reading. Okay, we're going to throw an oracle as well. Which oracle card would like to officiate over this reading? I bet Orion's daughter. I can tell in some of these other people. Okay, so the earth elemental comes up. So you got you got a fire and an earth card. Being grateful. There are some people that are very ungrateful on this earth. They say things like, I feel trapped here. Well, go on and float out to the universe and see how that feels. Because from what I can tell, when you float all up there to the universe and out into the outer realms, hell, you can barely breathe out there. I couldn't even imagine. I guess you could go ahead and float up to space. You know, Earth gives us grounding. Being ungrateful is one of the biggest problems with a lot of people. Hit that thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it on your way in. It helps increase my views. What? Hold on, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to share this in as a post so people would know that I'm live. All right, Spirits, what guidance do you want to give to each zodiac sign? The Aries, the Taurus, the Gemini, the Cancer, the Leo, the Virgo, the Libra, the Scorpio, the Sagittarius, the Capricorn, the Aquarius, and the Pisces. Show me each of the zodiac sign. Are they cursed or are they just psyched out? And the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is because there's a lot of people claiming to work witchcraft, authentic witchcraft, and they're always saying, you're cursed, you're cursed, you're cursed. I mean, good Lord, they done wore that word out. We want to call it something different. They done threw that word around so much that we just want to change that word altogether. What messages do you have? This is a timeless reading, Spirit, for each of the zodiac signs. Thank you. Okay. Spirit guides, give me some clarity on this Queen of Cups, please. Okay. Clarity on the Knight of Cups. Okay. Clarity on the Page of Cups. I got to clarify some of these spirits that came up in this reading. We're going to bind this spirit from doing any harm. Okay. Clarify Page of Cups. Clarify Queen of Swords. Hey, hey. Close the door, baby. Thank you. Thank you, baby cakes. All right, we're going to start with the Aries. Many of you, I can see your enemy as being a water sign. This is a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. This is actually a spirit, a negative spirit that is upon you, causing intranquility. So I feel like a lot of you have definitely been cursed or hexed or crossed. Now, some of you may have already received blessings, healings, and cleanses from that situation that you were in, but right now it exists as a fear. So the Nine of Swords represents anxiety. The Nine of Swords represents fear. The Nine of Swords represents intranquility. So if you're feeling intranquil, I feel as though whoever this person is, they bring in bad energies to you. Whoever this is. Also, I feel as though whoever this person is, they could have bad juju. So this may be a law of attraction type of thing. It could just be the person that you're kicking it with. Now, some of you, this Queen of Cups seems to have hexed you. There seems to be somebody that has put something on you. Spirits, give me some clarity on Nine of Swords. You know what? Let me get my other deck. Because some of you, I'd say 50% of you may have some sort of hex on you if you're Aries. The rest of you, literally, it's in your head. Which, yeah, technically, you could say that that person hexed you. But see, that is because you can't stop thinking about it. It's something that is heavily on your mind. And the mind is the key to everything. Spirits, clarify Nine of Swords. Okay, one card fell out. Couple of cards shot out. Ace of Coins reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. So a lot of you are having confusion in your finances. You may be having financial issues. You do have a financial blockage, but you're going to have to work on your subconscious. Now, guys, the link to my website is below. This is not good. So I do offer a subconscious mind flush and unblocking. So many of you seem to be a little lost when it comes to your career. You don't know what direction to take it to. You want to go this way. You want to go that way. Some of you guys want to get into nursing. You want to get into helping people. But, you've got energies that are attacking you. Definitely a new job is either needed or wanted. Some of you want to start your own businesses, but you can't because somebody has put in your head that you can't do it, or that you won't succeed, or that that's not the right thing for you to do. But why would you listen to that person? For what? What is going on? There's definitely some kind of black magic that's here for the Aries. Okay, because if you've been sitting around for at least a year or two, then something's up. Okay, trying to figure it out. You feel stuck. Okay, guys. Try not to contact me when I'm live doing readings, guys, but it's okay. You can. If you want to go to the website, you can go anytime you want. But try not to ask me any complicated questions sometimes if you can see that I'm live. All right, because these are series, they're not for entertainment. So a lot of you, this is a serious hex because this is giving you anxiety, and a lot of you can't make a move forward. So you're blocked. So so whatever the hex was a subconscious blockage. And like Orion's daughter was talking about in the chat room, this definitely could be your mother. It could be your father, any water sign. Or it could be somebody from the job. Okay. Tauruses, you guys' problem is obsession. So yeah, you got a curse on you. Now, some of you, that curse has everything to do with your head. The devil represents obsession, obsessive thoughts, obsessive feelings, obsessive desires, addiction, perversion, fear, obsessive fear. You reacting to everything out of fear. So, and then also the devil can represent definitely a hex or some sort of black magic. So again, for some of you, you are hexed. For some of you, you need to free yourself because you're obsessed. It's got something to do with this Knight of Cups. So it's got something to do with your love life. This Knight of Cups could be a lover or an ex-lover that you are obsessed with with. If it is an ex-lover that you're obsessed with, a lot of you are self-inflicting this on yourselves because you refuse to move on. So this Knight of Cups is actually a spirit guide trying to help you. You need to get past this. You need to quit being so obsessive over this person. Okay, that's just the reality of it. Okay, let's say that you're at work. Some of you are at work and there's another person and you're like, she's doing this or he's doing that, and they're moving up in the company faster than me and I want to destroy them. Look, that's a inflicted hex on you. And if you were to come to me and say, hey, Jamila, I feel like this person at my job, they just doing something to me. And if I were to look at it and I say, well, what if you're doing this to yourself, Taurus? Give me some clarity, spirits, on the devil. See? It's your own mind that's doing it. You need to be able to get these subconscious thoughts out of your mind. Look at that. Ten of Swords. You guys literally are having headaches, nausea, dizziness, body aches, because you refuse to quit focusing on somebody else. Three of Cups comes up. So it does have to do with This could possibly be a friend that may have betrayed you. But then again, a lot of you need to know thy enemy, because some of this, Taurus, this is specifically for you. You're hanging around with somebody that's betraying you, but you're blaming it on someone else. So some of y'all will want to hang out with witches and people that are very manipulative and bad people. But do you know that those bad people can do things to you because they don't really care about you? They can do things to you and make it look like somebody else is doing something to you, and then you really lost. So, you don't even realize who your enemy is. It's put blinders on you. You have got, and then some of y'all legitimately did have somebody that was targeting you. I get the sense that it's not the person who you thought that it was, because it was so weird. I had an ex BFF that's a Taurus, and she kept blaming me for her being targeted. She had gotten her the bolts, the nuts was loose on her tires. She blamed it on me. I was an hour away in Lawrence. You see what I'm saying? And also hanging with very bad people and wondering why bad luck and bad things was coming into her life. But instead of her blaming it on the actual situation, was these negative people. She wanted to blame it on me and actually said, we've got a support group. I was like, girl, you got to get you some help. Literally, I wasn't doing nothing but sitting there minding my own business, trying to take care of my family. And she kept blaming me for her problems. Hello? Time for her to realize that. Karen, the link to my website is below, or you can text or call me at 770-686-7461. Yeah, I like Tauruses, but sometimes y'all don't see the error to y'all ways. Y'all have a tendency to get stuck on something. And it was like, I kept asking her throughout the years, why are you stalking me? Like, what? Like, this is just bizarre and weird. Like, who are you? Her whole identity changed, the person that she used to be. You got that demonic entity that's telling you to do something that's harming you. So that's why you got the 10 of swords. That's why you're so beaten in your mind, body, and spirit. So many of you do need hex removers, but you also need cleanses and subliminal mind flushes. And you might as well go on and pay the debt, because you're going to have to pay it anyway. If you are hanging around a bunch of negative people, that debt is going to have to be paid, because those people have put a bunch of bad juju on you. So sometimes the people that you hang around can put bad juju on you. And you have nobody to blame but yourself. And you just going to have to come on back to glory and stop hanging with those people. Okay? So some of y'all do have a legitimate hex on you, but you need to clear out your subconscious, because you can remove the hex, but then your subconscious is screaming. And yeah, you can clear negative karma if you've done something wrong. I do it all the time. I don't do wrong things, but sometimes I have to share in the bad energy of the negative people, and I clear myself of that bad karma all the time. Okay? And it takes a specific, everybody can't do cleanses. Okay, some people will claim that they can do cleanses and do all this, but they can't even cleanse themselves. And this is the reality of it. Okay? All right, we're going to move on. Gemini's got the Ace of Wands. So we need to do some clarity. Spirits, give me some clarity on this Ace of Wands, please. Mm-hmm. Many of you Geminis got the Eight of Wands reverse and the Ace of Cups reverse, so you're completely wiped out of your energy. I do feel as though a lot of you may be experiencing heart pain, back pain. Somebody's definitely put some kind of root on you, whether or not it has to do with love or either people that just want to kind of kick you around. I feel like a lot of you Geminis are preoccupied with male power, male or female, you're preoccupied with it. But your perception is not always reality. Because I done seen a lot of women that are way more powerful than the men in their life. So y'all got to quit thinking like that. I do feel like somebody must have put some kind of root on you. Could be an earth sign person that you may have trusted. The Page of Wands is telling you in the reverse position that you can't talk to everybody. You can't just go, hey, everybody, come talk to me. You can't do that because their negative energy has. And I do feel like a lot of you are discovering that, but I do still feel like there's a cross condition because, I feel like whatever this is with this Eight of Wands in the reverse position, I feel like they're able to manipulate you. Absolutely. Knight of Coins. That's an earth sign. It's either a fire sign or an earth sign, or it could be any other sign. I think that they have convinced you to not trust your spirit guides and what they're saying. Trust your own individualism, trust your own intuition. A lot of you are discovering this, though. I feel like the Ace of Wands does represent that spark of divine that's coming up in you that's saying, wait a minute, what am I doing? What are the actions that I'm taking? So you may be taking some actions that you shouldn't be taking, or you're left stagnant because of these people. You're not doing anything. Stagnant. Okay? Okay, let me. Guys, I got to plug in my phone. There we go. Let's throw a couple of oracles for the gems and then we're going to move on. Oracle, what messages do you have for the Geminis today? Spirit awakens. So this is where you first start, like a lot of y'all Geminis, and I know I'm telling the truth. Your divinity has been sparked. Your Kundalini has been sparked, and you're getting a lot of information and intel and information from your spirit guides. The healer comes to you. So you do have a healer that is helping you, or either it could be somebody that you're seeing, or you could be doing things for self-healing. And then the transformation card comes up. So a lot of Geminis, see, here's the thing with Geminis. Geminis got the evil side. They got the evil twin. Then they got the good twin. And boy, don't we love y'all good side. We just love it. We don't like the evil side of the Gemini, but we love that good side. And y'all know I'm a Gemini cusper. So last night it was so hilarious. People don't like it when I kind of, tap into my bad side, which I don't always have to. But, I feel like the transformation card comes up because life is changing for the better. Wheel of life. So there's some unexpected turnarounds, some good luck, some good energies. I feel like a lot of you Geminis are going to reroot yourself, replant yourself, reaffirm yourselves, which is great because I've got Gemini. I got so much damn Gemini in my chart, I might as well just be one. But my sun sign is a Cancer. My Mercury is in Gemini. There's a couple of other things that are in Gemini. I've got 3 placements of Gemini in my chart, though. So I always listen to the Gemini readings because it's always something to expand your mind. I do feel as though spirit guides are saying to you, expand your consciousness. You're having a spiritual awakening. Okay. Cancers. I'm a Cancer sun, y'all. You guys got the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So a lot of you Cancers are dealing with a generational hex. You may have a mother or a father that is either earth energy or water energy. There does seem to be a generational hex that a lot of you are dealing with. And this is very important for you to pay attention to because a lot of you want financial security. Some of you may have had ill effects of your health, your money, but the Ten of Pentacles does come up showing your potential. But I feel like the generational hex does have something to do with either this Page of Cups or this Queen of Pentacles. Clarify Queen of Pentacles, please. Isolation, oppression. Somebody wanting to steal your power, your mojo. Y'all ever heard of somebody? Y'all remember the movie Austin Powers when Dr. Evil was trying to steal Austin Powers' mojo? Somebody trying to identify with you. So a lot of you, y'all like, why is this person trying to be me and then trying to tell me not to be me? So it's all about knowing yourself. It's not about, so I will tell you that I also feel as though a lot of you Cancers are dealing with problems and issues within your family. A lot of y'all need Gen Hex removers. I charge $1,500 for those, but I'm telling you, when I did it on myself and I started offering it to the public, it opened up my income to 100 grand yearly. So please understand that rituals and magic is very powerful. It's not just about cursing somebody. Yeah, you may have spiritual gifts in your family that are being perceived as a curse by the family, but somebody else takes advantage of that. They want you to be stupid enough to believe that your spiritual gifts are a curse. And that's very, very inaccurate. So right now, Cancer, what you have to do, you said, LOL, I need him. Y'all, look, trust in what spirit is telling you. I'm serious, guys, because there are some of you that are in a place of suffering and you don't have to be in that place. And doing a generational hex remover is not black magic. Somebody wants to have power and control over you. So what? This is a very, very controlling person, possibly a father figure. Somebody that might be making you feel powerless, oppressing you, putting you in a prison, isolating you. Okay? Whoever that person is that resonates with you, who cares? Just do the Gen Hex remover and keep it moving. Okay? Leos, you are psyching yourself out. A lot of you guys are psyching yourselves out, Leo. The Two of Swords comes up. You are allowing people to convince you of their power over you. You are. You are allowing people to control your mind, Leo. You're not following your own intuition. So if you feel hexed across, you're not hexed. A lot of Leos, they got that fiery wall of protection around them anyway. God, your spirits are just throwing out the cards. I ain't even got to ask. Clarify for the Leos. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Three of Cups. So the energies around you, Leo, are very good. And there's people that are jealous, hurt, upset by your presence, especially that air sign person. There's an air sign that comes up in the reading that wants to be with you and be you and, probably merge with you and, all that kind of weirdness. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The Tower reversed. Okay. We got a lot of cards here. So the Wheel of Fortune comes up. A lot of you Leos are manifesting like crazy, boy. Everybody attracted to you. Three of Cups comes up. You've got happiness, peace, and joy. The only problem is that you're standing at a crossroads. You're getting ready to take that leap to move forward, and you're fighting with yourself because you're thinking in your head, I'm cursed, and you're not. There is nobody that has had the power to put a curse on you. You have dredged that up within yourself. The Three of Swords comes up and this Queen of Swords. So this is probably an ex or somebody else that you may have cursed. Okay. The Tower reversed. I feel like the energy around this person is that they are avoiding the inevitable. They're dodging God, which is their own subconscious. They're constantly contacting you, leaving you messages. Yes, they are constantly talking about you in social media. You need to release the emotion behind first and get to working on your subconscious. You also need to protect your head and your heart because Leos are very, very good people. Then you'll be able to move forward. You are moving forward, Leo. You are. But whatever this emotional thing is with this person from the past, just move past it. You don't owe that person nothing. You don't even need to think about them. Believe in no one but yourself. Okay? And you'll be fine. Virgos, you guys got the card. Very, very interesting. So you're getting discriminated against. Clarify the Justice card, spirits. You may feel that there's some some things going on that are unfair. You may be fighting some kind of lawsuit or either doing some kind of lawsuit. You got the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess. Knight of Swords and the Six of Wands. So what I feel strongly for a lot of Virgos is that There is a high priestess. This could either be satanic, this can be Christian, this can be any faith or religion. This person wants to use you as a sacrifice. They just want to sacrifice your whole situation. I'm going to sacrifice your child. I'm going to sacrifice you. I'm going to, and you can tell that it's happening. Many of you are a little in denial. Many of you are trying to block it out, but it keeps coming up. You keep getting messages, spam emails, and all kind of crazy. If you are being discriminated against, you need to use esoteric, because discrimination does come with certain benefits to some people to discriminate against you for whatever reason, whether or not you have different belief systems that are spiritual. You may have different belief systems than other people. You may be, but I feel like the high priestess is telling you, you got to deal with what's happening spiritually. The reason why the discrimination is happening is because there's some sort of hex that is on you. Okay? And you need to handle that spiritually. Libras, you guys got Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Temperance. Many of you have codependencies, addictions, alcoholism. A lot of you that are going through this, yes, there is a hex on you. If you are codependent, if you are a person that overthinks, but you're not critically thinking. See, when you do critical thinking, you don't have to overthink. You're overthinking things. You overdo things. What temperance represents, you're overdoing it. The high priest represents somebody that has that power over you. And then also spiritually, you're trying to bring order to chaos. Right now, things are totally chaotic spiritually for you. You're trying to find that balance and that inner peace. You're not going to be able to do that with other people. You need to find that within yourself. That shit's in your head. And you may be cursing yourself, absolutely. But I feel like somebody has said, hey, look, this is what it is. You're up and down in your spirit. The high priestess comes up. I feel like whoever the enemy is either a Taurus, Sagittarius, or a Cancer or a Pisces. Things are very up and down. Okay, so, but you can tell that this is a spiritual awakening. I feel like a lot of you do have hexes on you. And the hex is probably going to bring about change for the better in your life. It is. It's going to bring about change in the better for your life. So a lot of people will think, I'm going to destroy you with a hex. And you may even think that too, but hexes are actually very valuable because you got some things that you need to change. Especially if you're judging other people's spirituality and what they believe in. Now, ain't right. The high priestess says that's not right. I'm sorry. The high priestess and the high priest, you got a pair. So these are spiritual energies that are more powerful than you, but they are teaching you. Whenever you get through, you have a lot to learn. Oracle, what advice do you want to offer to the Libras? First of all, the heart chakra comes up. Whatever it is that you're doing could be very damaging to your heart chakra. The present. and then earth angel. So the earth angel is all about guarding and protecting the earth. And then also this is a spirit guide that's coming to you saying, hey, look, you need some healing to your heart chakra. Not saying that all Libras are bad, but the ones that I've seen that are bad, y'all been doing some pretty cruel stuff. And it's because your heart chakra is broken. Y'all need to get that together. Okay? Get it together, baby. All right. Scorpios, you guys got the Magician. So I do feel like a lot of you Scorpios are battling a hex, but it's also meant to teach you something. The Magician is saying, you know, become the best version of yourself that you possibly can. Let's do some clarifiers. Spirits, give me some clarity. Okay, the Four of Coins. You ain't gonna get nowhere with that. Apathy and narcissism and, you know, negative attachments and, and then also trying to take a pill. Like I feel like a lot of you are going through spiritual ascension and you're having anxiety, but you're taking psychotropics, something to do with pharmacy. That ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse. Please start to use the herbs that come from the earth to heal your mind, body, and your spirit. Psychotropic medications are only there to make the issue worse, and they also make you more vulnerable. Clarity. Okay. Also, there seems to be some financial debt. The Ace of Coins comes up, and then the Ace of Wands. So you've had some debts. It's affected you in a means of either things like you couldn't get your child support, or either you couldn't pay it. Then also I can see spiritual debt from the past, from maybe things that you've done that you need to pay so that you can move forward and then learn those lessons. Because you were emotional and you let your emotions get the best of you, and you may have done stuff to people that didn't deserve it, Scorpio. So you are a water sign, and then if this is being done to you, then you've got to realize that there's got to be an end game. You've got to flourish and move past it. You've got to light those candles, not so that you can stay caught up in this, but you've got to light those petitions to where you can move on and move forward, because it's creating stomach pains. For many of you Scorpios are having stomach problems. And then also back problems, sciatica, back pain. You're tired, you're drained, you're feeling like everything is being taken from you. I know it for a fact. Oracle, what messages do you have for the Scorpio? So again, witchcraft, you can't just say, oh, well, this witchcraft is evil. Many of you tried to practice witchcraft, but you did it in a negative way. You let the power corrupt you. Corruption only affects the corrupted. Yeah, it does affect other people. Yes, it does. As a lot of you have found out. If you're not the bad guy, then you can get help for this. Don't turn your back on witchcraft or on esoteric knowledge, because these are keys. Both of these cards are keys of a doorway or a gateway being opened. Also, some of you have a cursed object in your house. Somebody left some kind of mojo bag. You wondering where all them gnats are coming from. Somebody done left something nasty in your house. You wondering where that smell came from. Somebody done put a dead rat in your house. You wondering where all these gnats and flies and bugs is coming from. Heart chakra card came up. Yeah, you guys need to tap into your ability to help others and to heal others and to nurture others. Stop getting yourself confused. That's not your path. If you are a practitioner and you're doing evil, hateful, spiteful crap to people, this is always going to backfire. Pay your debt. Be giving, compassionate, and loving, nurturing, and then call on your spirit guides and say, Spirit guides, I don't want to do this anymore. Now, some of you, again, may be sucked into, because I've actually been there, done that. You get sucked into certain negativities. And like I said, working with negative spirits is not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. Hey, yes, how are you? So some of you do have a root on you, and then some of you do have something that was put over your solar plexus that you need to take care of too, though. Okay, if you feel like you're going from job to job, house to house, scurrying around, somebody's manipulating you. So yeah, a lot of you have been hexed or cursed, okay, as far as with the Scorpios. For the Sagittariuses, do you have a hex on you? The answer is yes. You got the High Priestess. This could very well be somebody that's in your inner circle, or it could be something that's in your subconscious. But it still serves as like a hex. So I feel like the High Priestess also is where you're learning, but also where, you're going to have to get up in touch with the higher aspects of yourself is what Spirits is calling you to do. Degrading and downing others because they may have had issues or problems in their past that they have moved on from, that's not going to do you no good, Sag. Because people don't respect that. People respect people that have their story and they've learned from it and they've shared it. You need to come out and say, hey, because there's a trust issue. People think of you as a liar. People see you as a dishonest person, Sag. They don't believe a word that you say because you don't say what you are, what you've done, stand in it, and move forward. You're not even acknowledging your own mistakes. Clarify the High Priestess. I already know what she's going to say. So, and yeah, until you realize that, yeah, you're going to still have a hex on you. You're not just defending yourself either. You're defending people. Yeah, six of coins in reverse. So this does seem to affect you financially. The 9 of Wands, the Lovers, the Queens, and the 5 of Wands. So you've been cursed with the spirit of jealousy. Jealousy and spite and anger seems to be blocking everything, including but not limited to your heart chakra, your love life, and your money. So I feel like a lot of you have had your money blocked. Spirit will do that to you. They will do it so that you can discover the error of your ways. Also, many of you are at a crossroads. You're going to have to go down before you can come back up. You're going to have to tear down that false sense of security, that false sense of self. 10 of Swords comes up. So you've got a lot of betrayal, and you're saying, well, everybody's bad. No, everybody's being bad to you because your energy is not right. And that's not going to ever be a win. How you going to win when you ain't right within? Facts. What's Captain J? Look, stop feeling sorry for yourself and get yourself together. Yes, you do need to remove the hex, because I feel like it's something that's been there and it's been within you for quite some time, and it's just grown. So the high priestess is revealing a lot to you. You know, you got a lot of sadness. You got a lot of anger. You got a lot of strife in your life, and you just, you know, y'all ain't supposed to be doing this. And see, a lot of y'all are messed up and tripped up because of that. Okay. Cappies, what's up to my Capricorns? Y'all not hexed. You got a subconscious blockage, Capricorn. So you need a subconscious mind flush. That's why everything is blocked. That's why you're feeling blocked, because it exists within your mind. You need to free your mind. You're thinking, I'm hexed. Somebody done put something on me or something. Yeah, they did. It's called the spirit of suggestion. Somebody did put some hoodoo on you, but you don't have to not believe in magic, but you just have to stop believing in their ability to block you. So you've been doing your unblockers, which is good, but do those unblockers on yourself. Do those unblockers on your subconscious mind. Spirits clarify, Seven of Swords. Nine of Swords reversed. Nine of Cups upright. The Sun, the Ace of Swords. So the Nine of Swords tells me everything. Being in the reverse position, I feel like this is information that is being given to you by your spirits that is exactly what I've been telling you. But a lot of you may have anxiety. A lot of you may be having obsessive thoughts. A lot of you may be having inner mental torment. Inner torment. But you're so lucky. You got the Nine of Cups. You got the Sun card. And you got the Ace of Swords. So you definitely do have the power to manifest success in what you want. You got the support from your spirits. But you don't know that. Because your mind has been blocked. You need to do some third eye work. Stop listening to people that tell you that you shouldn't open up your third eye. Stop listening to those people. Those people are limited within themselves. Stop hanging around limited people. Yeah, Cappy, the people that you hang around are influencing the outcomes in your life, because this is about the law of attraction. So we got a couple of spirit guides here that are telling you that, especially the Sun card, which we can all interpret as Ra. Ra created himself out of primordial chaos. So if you've got a lot of chaos that's happening, free yourself from that. Okay? Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. Okay? Let's move on to the Aquariuses. Aquarius has got the Three of Cups. My grandmother was an Aquarius when she was alive. Just a beautiful lady, boy. She was a wonderful woman. Spirits, give me some clarity on the Three of Cups. King of Swords. High Priestess. The Death card. So many of you do have associations with false friends that you need to end. Yes, these people that wrap you up, oh, I'm protecting you and I love you. They ain't doing nothing but bringing chaos into your life. So I knew that Three of Cups was false friends. Now, some of y'all do need to be hexed because you need to realize what it is that you're doing. What it is that you're doing is, I feel as though the Death card does represent a preoccupation with death, a fear of death that is deep in your subconscious. Very, very, very deep. King of Coins and then the Two of Swords. Something to do with money. Listen, if you do anything for money, this is going to result in negative things that are going to happen in your life. So, and King of Coins is saying, you really need to, because there's a door closing, but there's a door opening as well. Spirits really do want the Aquariuses to become much more compassionate. Something about your heart chakra. You got way too many enablers. The more and more that you avoid the truth, the worse things are going to get. The Two of Cups comes up in the reverse position. What messages does the Oracle have? You need to release them. That's the only way, is if you release them. Heart flopping all over the place. You going and getting all kinds of medications from the doctor because your heart chakra is just fluttering and going and going and going. Archangel Michael comes in with guidance as well as protection, telling you to cut the cord. And then balance. I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring balance. So the balance card does represent, it's almost like the justice card of the Oracle deck. So I feel like many of you don't really have that inner peace that you want. Because I feel like subconsciously, there's a lot of fears that seem to come to the subconscious, especially if you are having a spiritual gift such as being a medium. If you are a medium, you are in even more of a position, of that. Okay? So follow your spirit guide, which is Archangel Michael, and release those people. Why would you keep false friends around you? They just make you look fake anyway. Why do fake people that don't, why are you first of all, you hanging around people that you don't like and that don't really like you. So this is the reason why I'm solitary. Because I don't want to be around a bunch of people that don't really like me. Because eventually you won't like yourself. And you won't like the person that you've become. All right. Last but not least, the Pisces. You have a very strong subconscious blockage. The Strength card comes up. Feel as though spirits is saying that you do have the power to overcome whatever it is, but it is a very strong spirit of suggestion. Hoodoo, especially if you want to get into witchcraft, if you want to expand your spiritual knowledge, if you want to manifest more, but you're afraid to do it. Spirits, give me some clarity for the Pisces. High Priestess, see? Eight of Wands and the Four of Coins. So I can definitely see that there are people that want to benefit off of your energy. It does create, they're feeding off of you. They are. Four of Coins is when somebody's feeding. The Three of Swords does represent you being torn up in your spirit because of this. It makes you unhappy. Now, I will tell you that I can sense strong hoodoo. Hoodoo is suggestion, not real witchcraft. Is it? This hoodoo gives you the power to mess yourself up sometimes. So I was actually talking to somebody about that, and it's like, I think a lot of hoodoo practitioners have expanded from that because there is power within that, but it only goes so far. It's time to expand upon that. Hoodoo is just like going up to somebody and trying to use the Jedi mind trick on them. Oh, look at you. You're going to die. Well, yeah, that's true. Someday I will die. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, look at you. So this is a very strong subconscious blockage that if you can remove it, you'll move forward. And you won't have a lot of these issues and problems that you've been having. You won't have the negative emotions. The moon card comes up reversed. Psychic attacks. The moon card represents psychic attacks. So you need to ground yourself. I do see money coming up for you. You got the numbers 88. But you do have to, learn some spiritual lessons. These things that you've been dealing with have been meant to teach you something. Also, the moon can represent toxic femininity. And that toxic femininity creating a lot of heartache and a lot of destruction and maybe even health problems in your life. Possible mental health problems, possible emotional problems. So it is self-inflicted, but somebody has gotten into your head. And you need to remove that you need to remove that negative subconscious thought process from your head. Okay? If you guys need to reach me, the link to my website is below. I am going to read you guys' chats. Oh, yeah. If you keep hearing from somebody, you can't do that, or this is going to happen to you, or that is going to happen to you, or I'm going to make this happen to you, or this, that, and blue, blop, de blue is going to happen to you, then eventually you'll start to become convinced of it. Okay? Yes, you do need to protect yourself. Protection is the cheapest thing that I have on the website. And yes, my protection is very powerful. I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of people say, where's your protection, huh? Where's all this protection? I'm like, protection from what? From living life? Yeah, yeah. And it's like, some people, so y'all got to understand that, that is the weakest form of magic. And many magicians have expanded and expounded from that, because that was, a lot of those people that was doing that, they were saying that last year or the year before or the year before, but they've transcended from that. They not even talking like that no more. They like to, I done moved on to bigger and brighter. We are leveling up. We are transcending. The people that are still doing those same old things, well, they're hurting on a very deep level. I think that the owl spiritual totem is very powerful, but I do feel like the owls are actually witches' familiars. Did y'all know that? They are actually the witchy familiar, an owl is. Okay, so the magician represents alchemy, but the high priestess represents the presence of spiritual power. So y'all remember I did a video, I need to find that video, where I depicted myself morphing into an owl, because many of us can call on the spirit of the owl to go and send messages. So the owl is definitely a messenger, and it depends on what specific message it is. So if you guys have stuff like that happening and you're not sure what it is, we can definitely decode it for you in the readings. Okay, I want to show y'all the high priestess card. You see how there's an owl? You see her crown? Okay. So, again, witchcraft is not just about, I'm going to put a curse on you and destroy you. Witchcraft is about expansion. It's about spiritual growth. Ooh, y'all, I done got tired. It's time for me to rest before my readings. I'm booked for today, y'all. I do have openings for tomorrow, though, and Friday. Again, I am going to be doing a flash sale. My witching hour flash sale. Usually people are asleep during the witching hours, unless you're in a different time zone. But I thought it would be fun to do that. And sometimes I'll do those where are my bubbles at? Anyway, I'm not gonna be here long because I gotta go, guys. It's time for me. I'm ready to cook. I need to get some food in me. It's time to eat. Okay. Anyway, guys, the link to my what's up, Ivy Murphy? The link to the website is below. If you want to expand yourself, if because curses can actually be very positive. Always be an alchemist or either work with one. And please stop going to these witches where all they talk about is cursing people, because they'll curse you with their bad energy. We not even on that right now. We on something different. And these people that are down in the fourth dimension, a third dimension, they have not expanded their consciousness at all. At all. And that's what you want to do, because when you start to expand your consciousness, then doors start to open and all sorts of opportunities come at you. I have more issues with stalkers and trolls on here, but I get the most clients on here. Of everybody, not of everybody, but at least the ones that come to either invoke my name to benefit. They know that they can put my name in titles and benefit and try to benefit from it. But now more than anything, these types of people are learning that that doesn't work for them. So they can't actually show you anything. They can go out and get loans. Y'all know that the loan companies will curse you. See, everything works as a system sometimes. So many of you will be getting blocked financially by loan companies. And then you'll go and get a $2,000-3,000 loan and then come online and say, hey, my fake hoodoo is working, y'all. Check this out. Don't be in that club. Seriously, and I don't care what they think, because at this point, and guys, make sure y'all go sub to the Love Light Love channel. Look, when a higher witch has a message for you, it's something that's going to do you some good, because all of my knowledge and all of my wisdom actually works, and it's going to work long term. A person, especially on YouTube, that has to put my name in the titles of their videos, that person is doing that because they don't have enough power on their own. So they consistently prove over and over. You see what I'm saying? So, and y'all, I got so much exciting stuff coming up. I got a new deck on the way. I got a new angel oracle deck coming. I cannot wait. I'm going to be doing my angel readings and stuff, and I can't wait to do those. Those are going to be Bombay, because I love working with the angels. Okay. So anyway, guys, welcome to the Pagan Craft Tarot channel. Hit that subscribe button, thumbs up. And somebody was asking, how do you reach me? The link to the website is below. And I do also accept Cashapp. Now, my schedule does fill up pretty fast, and I am booked for tonight. I cannot do any readings tonight, guys. I can't. I'm already full to the capacity. And then I also got a video reading to do for somebody. And those of you that want video readings, you can always convert a video reading to a phone reading. Because a lot of you that even want video readings, you got a lot going on. And that's why you're a little afraid to talk to me. That's why you get video readings. Okay, especially some of you witches out there. I am here to be of your guidance, to be your guide. Because I've trained a lot of witches, and they making it, and they are not criminally, they're not being criminally negligent. They're not doing things that can land them in the slammer. You don't have to put yourself at risk like that to be a practitioner. So if y'all want to do some spiritual work that essentially is karma free, I mean, when you think about the work that I do, yes, I do have to banish y'all demons. Hello, it's called a banishing incantation. Hello and goodbye. Facts. It's not all that drama and chaos, and then also learn how to protect yourself and learn the craft for real. Because it can have some of these people out here batshit crazy. Okay. So I will see y'all later. Okay. I love you guys, and love and light.